A golden-haired boy Griffin stands at the edge of a fence. With his arms wide open he shouts, "Fiona, I love you." Behind him a green-haired girl. Fiona blushes. "Griffin, that's enough. People are watching." He grins. "Not until you reply." Sighing she murmurs, "Okay, I love you too." Later they sit in Griffin's red sports car. Fiona crosses her arms. "I'm not going out with you again," Griffin says. "Sorry, I was just too happy." Meanwhile a grand party unfolds at Grussel Mansion. Whitney Grussel, a poised woman, raises her glass. Cheers. A guest inquires, "Is it true your son will join the company?" Whitney smirks. "Yes." That night Griffin sneaks home but is caught. "Why weren't you at the celebration party?" He shrugs. "Mom, I'm happy for Dad, but I hate such events." She insists, "You must build relationships for your future." On graduation day, students celebrate tossing caps in air. Fiona introduces Griffin as her boyfriend to her parents. Whitney arrives late. Handing Griffin a bouquet, she congratulates him. Griffin beams. "Thanks, Mom. I want you to meet someone." Introducing Fiona, he boldly declares, "I like her and want to marry her." Fiona elbows him, awkwardly greeting Whitney. Back home Whitney throws her bag in frustration. "When did this relationship start? Why didn't you tell me?" Griffin hesitates. "I was afraid you'd disapprove," she commands. "End things with her." "I've booked your flight to Germany." He protests hard, but Whitney won't budge. "She loves your money, not you." Griffin counters, "She doesn't even know I am Grussel." Hours later Griffin gets a call. His mother has had a heart attack. Rushing to the hospital he pleads, "I'm sorry, Mom. I'll do as you say." The next morning, he meets Fiona at their usual spot. They walk hand in hand then grab breakfast. Later at the beach Fiona smiles. "Weather is so nice today. I need to tell you something." She casually asks, "What is it?" He takes a deep breath. "Let's break up." She chokes. "What?" Griffin repeats coldly. "I need to focus on my future." She reminds him, "Yesterday you wanted to marry me." He looks away. "I was just passing time. Now I don't have time to waste." Tears well in her eyes. "You're lying." Griffin turns his back. It's over. At a major press conference, Fiona steps up poised and confident. "I'm Fiona Breer, managing director of Rokark. We're announcing a collaboration with Grussel Corporation." A reporter asks, "New CEO is taking over Grussel. Do you know him?" Fiona replies, "Yes. He trained in Germany for 2 years, and our new business partner." Griffin in black suit and sunglasses walks into Rokark Company, where the CEO greets him. "You should have informed us earlier." Griffin removes his glasses and replies coldly, "Is that a problem?" The CEO hesitates. "No." Griffin's assistant steps forward. "Sir just returned from Germany and wants to meet you directly. He'd like to schedule a meeting tomorrow." The CEO nods. "Our time won't disappoint you." At home Whitney beams. "I'm so proud of you, my son." He sighs. "Mom, do I have to attend the party?" She smiles. "Of course, sweetie, it's for you." He gives in. "All right, I'll be on time." Meanwhile Fiona arrives at her reunion party and apologizes for being late. A friend chuckles. "We're used to it. You and Griffin were always late for class." Silence falls. Realizing his mistake he mutters, "Sorry." Fiona lifts her glass. "It's a reunion. Let's just enjoy." After the party, as she walks home, Noah approaches her. "You've been avoiding my calls." She sighs. "Work's been overwhelming." Noah frowns. "I'm working as the assistant to new CEO of Grussel Tech." Fiona nods. "Okay, bye. I have a meeting tomorrow." Noah hesitates. "Fiona, you know." She asks. "What?" He shakes his head. "Nothing." The next day, Fiona and her team await their new business partner. The door opens and Griffin walks in with Noah. Fiona freezes. The manager introduces him. "Meet Griffin, Grussel Tech's new CEO." Fiona composes herself. "On behalf of my team, welcome." She presents the project synopsis. Griffin says, "Your idea is impressive, but it'll take a year to execute." Fiona counters, "We plan to complete it in 6 months." Griffin raises an eyebrow. "Business is about facts. Your belief alone won't convince the client." She smirks. "That's why I prepared a strategy." She details their approach. Griffin nods. "Looking forward to working with you." He extends his hand. Fiona hesitates then shakes it. Griffin smiles and walks to the CEO's office. Later in the break room, Noah approaches Fiona. "You okay?" She sighs. "Yeah, totally fine." The next day, Fiona is assigned field research. At the site she spots Noah. "Mr. Noah, are you my research partner?" He shakes his head. "Not me." A voice behind her says, "Hello, Miss Fiona. I'm your partner today." And she turns to see Griffin. "You don't need to be here." She protests. "I want to understand the project deeply." He replies. After finishing their research, Griffin suggests grabbing food. Fiona refuses, but he insists. As they eat, Griffin quietly asks, "How have you been?" She stiffens. "Let's keep it professional." He sighs. "We used to date." She puts down her chopsticks. If that's why you're here, I'm leaving. Griffin apologizes, dropping the subject. The next week, Griffin joins Fiona's team full-time. He wants this project perfect. It's his first in the country, her boss explains. Griffin requests to share Fiona's office. She protests, but in vain. Later, Griffin's mother confronts him. Why join Raconteur? These little things aren't your job. It's important, Mom. She frowns. I won't allow it. Only for 6 months, he reassures. Meanwhile, Fiona vents to Noah. Working with Griffin will be tough, but I can handle it professionally. Griffin's mother visits Raconteur and shocks to find Fiona there. She recalls how she faked a heart attack 2 years ago to separate them. That night she demands answers. You joined Raconteur for her? Yes, Mom. Griffin admits. I left her for you, but now I've fulfilled your dreams. I want to be with her again. Determined to remove Fiona, Whitney arranges a secret meeting. Stay away from my son, she warns Fiona. Fiona glares. He's the one chasing me. If you have an issue, tell him to stop. Whitney accuses her of seeking wealth. Fiona scoffs. Believe what you want, and walks away. That night Fiona drinks at a bar. Noah finds her. Your parents are worried. They've searched everywhere. She starts crying. Why won't people forget my past? Griffin also searches for her and finds her leaning on Noah. Anger flashes in his eyes. What's going on? Before Noah can answer, Fiona drunkenly slurs. Who are you to ask? He frowns. I was worried. I never asked you to care, she shouts, grabbing his collar. You always break my heart. Griffin takes a deep breath. I love you. Fiona, she laughs bitterly. Love, you treat me like a toy. She grabs Noah's hand. I've moved on. He's my boyfriend now. She storms off, leaving Griffin frozen in shock. The next day Griffin questions Noah. Are you really dating her? He replies, yes. Since when? Noah frowns. Do I need to answer such questions? Just answer them. Noah sighs and says, she and I are childhood friends, and we've been dating for 6 months. Looking Griffin in the eyes he adds, please leave her alone. She's sensitive. With that he turns and walks away. Griffin clenches his mug so tightly that the handle snaps, cutting his hand. After work he follows Fiona and catches up to her. You're not really dating Noah, are you? She glares at him. Why don't you just stay out of my life? I want everything to go back to normal, Griffin argues. Even my mom wants to. Fiona cuts him off. You think I care what you and your mother wants, and walks away in anger. Before Griffin can process it, a car screeches near Fiona. A group of men grab her and shove her inside. Fiona, Griffin shouts, sprinting after the car, but it speeds away. He quickly pulls out his phone and calls the police. Fiona wakes up tied to a chair. In a dark warehouse, she pleads, who are you? Why did you bring me here? Moments later Whitney steps into the dim light. Fiona's eyes widen. You. Why are you doing this? Whitney's expression is cold. I don't want you and my son together. He won't listen to me. So the only way to end this is for you to disappear. Fiona's heart pounds. Disappear? What are you saying? She smirks. 2 years ago, I tricked him into breaking up by faking a heart attack. But this time, the situation is more complicated. Before Fiona can react, Griffin bursts in with the police. Mom. His voice is filled with disbelief. Whitney stiffens. Son, I am doing this for your happiness. Griffin shakes his head. No, you manipulated me 2 years ago, and now you tried to kill her. The police steps in, arresting the kidnappers. Griffin turns to them. Please don't tell anyone about my mother's involvement. The officers hesitate but nod. A few days later, Griffin invites Fiona for coffee. As they sit down, he looks at her earnestly. I'm sorry for everything. My mother went too far. I should have protected you. Fiona sighs. It's all in the past now. Let's just move on. Griffin insists. We were tricked into breaking up. We still have a chance. Fiona shakes her head. What we had was childish love. I don't want to go back. Griffin argues. It wasn't childish, and you know it. Fiona exhales. I can't date you after all this. Griffin smiles slightly. I'll make you fall for me again. But for now, can we at least be friends? He extends his hand. Fiona hesitates, then shakes it. Sure.